The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. From playing in the AFC title game, this divisional round contest is on. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. On decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Putting the receiver in motion. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. Man in motion out of the slot. Smith on 3rd and short. Same guy wins it again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively? Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. For the first time with Jaylen Warren. Good whip there. Looks like about 6. That was the former 2-time Steelers All-Pro, Minkah Fitzpatrick, making that play.
Cool thing about a drive-starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Now McCarthy. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs. Trying an inside give to Warren. And then a blink later off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Jake, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Go with Dowdle on the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy to throw it. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Finds some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go, sack. Hey, Chiefs, take over.
McCarthy looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Look. Hey, here we go, hey. You know this shit? 13 in. Hold on. No ball. Come on, shot.
Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a get to Hall. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we go. 13 next. You know this shit?
They go right back to Hall. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Jets,
Hey, it's clear.
it's a gain of 10.
Hey, go.
1st down, Jets.
13 next.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ryan. No ball. Hey, alert. Hey, trio left. Come on, shot.
Here's Smith. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And he'll go down here at the 16. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. You know this shit? Come on, shot.
Here's Hall once more. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ready.
Throwing is Smith. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. This finds his target. That's Taylor. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
There we go, Sonoma. Reloading. Finish up. There we go, Sonoma.
Hall is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
Steelers 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60. 19. Watch twist. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. Can Awangu handle this return for the Jets? And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Smith setting to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
There we go.
They give to Hall on the draw. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. 13X. Check 58.
From the gun on third, it's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Offense to the line. Here we go. Now it's McCarthy. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He finds Njoku complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Give to Warren from the pistol. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
7-yard pickup.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43. McCarthy throwing here. He finds Brown right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19 line. Here we go. Set.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brandon Stevens has it. That deficit, that's nothing, bro. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
53, 53. Hey, along the road. 13 next, 13 next. Along the road. Tuesday.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Defended by Jamel Dean.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. They'll come up on first and 10.
There we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 11. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 32. tackles. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. McCarthy to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. This is Metcalf working out right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
All set now, first and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them for a little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Let's go now.
Dowdle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Wangu now to return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And the return takes him down inside the opposing 40. Some excellent field position here.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in three phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, trio left. Hey, go flip her up, Alert Jackson. Line.
Smith on first down. Throw caught at the 6. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets making a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
18, guard, kill, turn up, turn up.
Start on the ground here with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got ground. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
RPO quickly into the hands of Njoku. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. McCarthy throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
60, Mike. Let's go now.
The inside give to Dowdle. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Wangu now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Jets have it with a lead, looking to continue their postseason run. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Tuesday. Hey, go flip her up.
First down, Smith to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Yes.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over.
Hold. 49. Check 50. Middle. 13X.
Smith on 1st down. That's taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
13X. Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 21.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Now it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
On the play. And the Steelers, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, McCarthy. His top target, Njoku has another one. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. Caught on the comeback route. And he's going to have this one down at the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go. 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
70 Lions.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Jets see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to to finish with points.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's Hall. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Here we go, hey.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Catch left. 53.
Third and long for him here. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Jets with a 10-point advantage. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, Warren. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Steelers first down.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Guys, man, that's Brown again. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The timeout now as medical staff runs out to deal with an injured player, and that's A.J. Brown, the man in question. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Devil. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Mario Davis. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
McCarthy to throw it. Gets it in close.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Looking for it with Warren. And he will not move the chains, Brock. In fact, he can't even get back to the line. He's going to go out of bounds for a loss of yards. It's going to be 4th down.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Jets come up with the football. That should just about ice this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference.